having some issues with StreamYard. For some reason, it's telling me no internet connection, even though I'm pretty sure I'm streaming. Let me figure this out. All right, let's actually switch to the crypto bubbles. Let's look at what's happening. Oh, there we go. Now it's working. Okay, great. Wait, it's not working. Okay, there we go. So first of all, let's actually go into a trade that I just took on Melania. So we did have this break above the 21 EMA, or sorry, it's the 55 EMA on Melania, and we did go long on this particular trade setup. So I'll go into this later. What I wanted to point out. What I wanted to point out is Ethereum on the weekly chart. So let me pull this up because I think this is actually one of the big swing signals that I posted the other week. Let me adjust this chart really quickly. And what I wanted to point out here is Ethereum actually on the Coinbase chart. Yes. So what I want to point out here is the fact that Ethereum has broken above its 21-week moving average, which is very significant. So yeah, here we go. It's better. So we can see that every time, I think I already went over this, but let's go over it again. So this yellow line I have right here, this is the 21 exponential moving average. And basically every time that Ethereum gets above the 21 EMA, this leads to some pretty impressive moves. So back in 2017, when we had this occur, this did lead to a move of over 3,000% on Ethereum. 1 second, guys. One second, I'm just looking at a trade right here. Just 1 second. All right, sorry about that, guys. I had some emergency text to respond to, but essentially, yeah. So we had this big move once Ethereum broke above 21 EMA, and this was January 2017. We had a rise of 3,000%. Then again, we had this happen again in 2019 when Ethereum basically, yeah, it went up over 94% from the point where it broke above the 21 MA to the highs. Then we had another instance like this, and I'll make this a bit larger. In January of 2020, when Ethereum went from like 170 all the way up to 300. What was it, like 300? Like $300, which is an increase of 65%. Then we had another big move, and later in 2020, in the late summer, early fall, when Ethereum went up by over 1,500% from, what was this, like, I mean, this was a move of, obviously this is incredible, 273 to $4,000, which is its all-time high. And this took like almost half a year for this entire move to transpire. Then we had this happen again in August of 2021, where Ethereum went from 2,300 to, wait, not 2,200, 2,200 to, back to the, actually broke above its all-time high. So this was a move of 108%, which is pretty good. Then we had this, Ethereum dumped after this, and then we had another move on 2023, and Ethereum went up by 55%. And then this happened again in October of 2023. Ethereum went up 130%. So again, you can see it's like a very simple but very effective strategy whenever Ethereum breaks above its 21-week moving average. And then this happened again in November of 2024. Ethereum went up by 33%, which was a nice move indeed. And then right now, what I want to point out is that this is, we are experiencing this again. So Ethereum is going up by over, it's over its 21 EMA. It's over its 200-week simple moving average as well. And this is, it's a very bullish sign. So this is showing that there's excess bullishness really in Ethereum. So I would continue monitoring this setup. I think Ethereum has the potential to continue going up here, and let's just extrapolate this. So if Ethereum keeps going up, then we might see a move up of close to 60% in Ethereum. So let's keep an eye on this, and I guess we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm not saying it's going to go up exactly like 60% back to its previous all-time highs, but the potential is definitely there. And then if we take a look at the Ethereum Bitcoin ratio, we can see that we are almost, in the process of completing a reversal. So Ethereum is up 26% against Bitcoin over really the past few weeks. So we are getting a flippening in the Ethereum Bitcoin ratios. I think this is a very, very positive sign for Ethereum versus Bitcoin. So I would continue to monitor this situation very closely. I think this does have the potential to continue going to the upside. So yeah, just watch out for this. Once again, Ethereum breaking above the 21 EMA here. Overall this looks very, very good, all things considered. And also, I guess the point is that this makes more sense to have your money parked in Ethereum versus Bitcoin, because if you look at the price of Bitcoin, then it only has only has the potential to move up another 5%. Or it's down it's down about 8-10% since its attempt at the previous all-time high. So while Bitcoin has the potential to go up 7% in the last few weeks, Ethereum only has the opposite. So Ethereum has the potential to go up a lot further, so it can go up like 60% to get back to its all-time highs. So I would just watch out for that, because that is a potential here for sure. And that's really, guys, what I want to focus on is Ethereum versus Bitcoin. Just watch out for this chart. I think Ethereum has the potential to continue appreciating against Bitcoin. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. As for Bitcoin, let's see. Whoops, my StreamYard is freezing up. As for Bitcoin, let's see. The key support levels for Bitcoin is around 100,000, and the resistance is 112. Right now, we're just in the middle. We really have to reclaim 112 to see all-time highs. At the same time, I think if we break below this level, 102, we'll see a quick dump to 100, where also the 55 EMA is coming in. So just be on the lookout for that. I'm going to end the stream here. We are approaching the holidays here in Dubai, so yeah, I'm going to end this right now. Hopefully next time we'll have less technical issues and we'll break things down further.